Hey guys, welcome back to another Shop My Stash. Today we're going through the stuff that I used in May and then moving on and picking out the stuff I will use in June. A quick reminder, I am doing a project pan for all of the base products. So a lot of mascara, concealer that you see here, that is in my project pan, as well as the powder and other things on my desk. Today we are looking at colored cosmetics and a few extra bits and pieces. First of all, let's take a look at what I had here in the month of May. And I am going to start with something I have here. This is Caffeine. It's a cream eyeshadow from Nabla Cosmetics, and I used it once. Unfortunately, this is a very dark shade and it works great. I like it, but I don't really wear dark smoky eyes or cream shadows so dark by themselves. So I actually used it only once to do a smoky eye, and I will keep it. I still really like it, but I will just not have it in my daily rotation. I just like to use it when I need it as a base for dark smoky eyes. So this is gonna go out of rotation. I hope everything is in focus. Anyways, from in here, I think there was nothing really. I'm still gonna use my WhatsApp cream highlighter. I'm just gonna keep it here always and just keep using it always because it's, I think I'm just gonna actually put it in my project pan maybe next month. I just wanna go through this. On this side here, I had taken out a few blushes to use, and I have here, this is a new one I bought a few months ago, Rose d'Oro from Milani. It's like a luminoso, but the shade darker. I love this. I've used it quite a bit, and I'll just put it back in my collection just because, yeah, I just know where it is, and I know that if I want it, I can use it. Same thing goes with the Max Factor Baked Blush in Alluring Rose. Gorgeous, used it, it's fine. I actually see, maybe there is a dip in the dome. I don't know. This is also quite old, but it's a baked powder, so it's not really gonna do anything in going bad. Then for bronzers, I had these two in rotation. These are the Fenty bronzer and the Becca Cosmetics bronzer. I already talked about these in my favorites and fails. I really like the Fenty and I did not like the Becca very much. I'm gonna keep the Becca in to see if I want to get rid of it. And the Fenty I'll just put in my collection because I really like it, but I used it pretty much daily this month. The other blush I have here is Coral by Sleek, and I didn't use it, so I'm just gonna keep it out here. This was also one of the choices from my friend last month who decided on my what is it called, on my Shop My Stash. And then I have here too, this powder I have in my project pan. Words are difficult. Then I have here two powders I've been using, the Nabla Close-Up Press Powder and the Mezauda Loose Translucent in Light, or in Translucent Light. I'm gonna keep the Mezauda here, but the Nabla I'm gonna put away because it's too light for me. This is in the shade Light, and this is just lightening my foundation. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna put in this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation because when I wear no foundation, I think a powder foundation will work well for me, and I like this NYX one. Then back here I have the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I love this. I want to keep it in forever, all summer. I love it. It's the only also cream bronzer I have, so I want to keep using it. Then to sticks, the Match Sticks by Fenty Beauty. I discussed this a little bit in my favorites. It's not the right color for me, so I think I'm gonna pass it along to a friend and yeah, just get rid of it. And then the Nabla blush stick in a rose, Desert Rose I think it's called. I haven't been loving this, to be honest. The color makes me look a little, I don't know, as if it was rosacea instead of just a flush, and I don't know why. I'm gonna put it away for now because, exciting, I have 3 new cream blushes to put in here. These arrived today, and it's a bit of a spoiler to my haul, but these are the new ColourPop light sticks and blush sticks. This is the set in Poppy, and I want to test them and try them, so these are gonna go in here, and I'm gonna use them and yeah, test them out for you guys. And I think for this drawer, it is all. Let us go into the one below. For highlighter last month, I was using this Makeup Geek and Kathleen Lights palette. I love this. It's really nice, but I only ever use this shade here, the gold. And I think it is time that it now goes on to a better home. So I'm gonna declutter this and give it to a friend, same friend that's getting the sticks. And yeah, last time you're gonna see it here probably. And yeah, goodbye. It's a great product though. It's just, I just grew over it, I guess. Then I need to pick some highlighters and blushes for this month. I have 3 cream blushes, but I might want some powder ones. Highlighter wise, I am gonna pull back out these Pixie ones because they're so good and it's time to use them again. So I'm gonna pull these one out. And then also, this was a request from my friend Julia that did my Shop My Stash last month, is to pull out this MAC Fairly Precious highlighter. This was a limited edition from years ago, and the pan broke, as you can see, but the shade is so beautiful. It's like a orangey, peachy sheen. It is really beautiful. So I'm gonna pull this one out as well with the other Pixie. For a powder blush, I don't know. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna take out a face palette and that will solve my problem. Let me put these things back in. And move on to the next drawer. So here is eyeshadow palettes. Last month I had taken out these 2, and honestly I never used them. It was just, Modern Renaissance doesn't inspire me at all. I don't know, it's so boring, it's so just not my colors, I don't know. And Soft Glam I love, and I've used 1 or 2 times this month, and I used a lot in the past, but these are just too heavy right now. I did a lot of looks with just a color like Sienna all over the lid, but for that I use the shade Cinnamon from Nabla. So I'm just gonna put these back in. We're gonna revisit them during my half-year declutter, because I really feel like I need to declutter again. And instead we're gonna take these 2 out this month. And these are the Mulak Bella Vita eyeshadow palette, and this is a perfect sultry summery eyeshadow palette. I really want to use it more because I think the colors are beautiful. I am also going to take out, as I said, a face palette, and this is the Fiesta Cheeks, and there's a bronzer, 2 highlighters and a blush. The blush is very, very shimmery, but I think I might be able to make it work. So I'm gonna take these 2 out. Then for eyeshadows, I will also be using my Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows. These are also a spoiler to a haul, but look at how gorgeous these are. I purchased another palette of 12, and here are some that I already had, plus some new ones. I love them, they're beautiful, and I will be using these a lot this month. And there's gonna be a review coming as well. Then I actually thought I really wanna use my Tribe palette more, because I really haven't. And I don't know why. It looks difficult to me. Maybe that's why I don't use it. And this brown here just isn't blending well. So that limits my mattes to like the deep green and then these very bright ones. So maybe that's why I haven't used it. It's just a very bright palette, but I want to pull it out and use it a little bit more. And then the last palette I'm going to take out for this month is Good Sport by Colourpop. This one here, it's beautiful. It has a lot of greens, or like a beautiful green. It has some neutrals, that has the yellows. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I don't know how I'm going to use all of these eyeshadow palettes in the month of June, but we're going to try. Look at that. And then one more. These are my eyeshadow palettes for this month. It might be too much, hopefully not, and I'm gonna manage to use all of it. And I've almost forgot, one last thing I want to mention is that I will be testing this Nabla Close-Up Futuristic Foundation. This is in the shade L50 Light, and I wanna test it properly so that I can give you a review with all the Nabla products that I have and that I want to review. So, that was that, you guys, for this Shop My Stash. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know which products you want to see in the specific in reviews or stuff like that. I will be happy to comply, and for now I'll see you in my next video. Bye.